Well, we, both Fast Servers and LayerTech, have been at these events for quite some time, and we're here to see old friends and meet new ones.
Well, it's very easy to find technical information about the cPanel products, but it's very difficult to find the best ways to apply that and why you would want to apply certain things certain ways. And a lot of that kind of information you get in the workshops, in the feedback that people give back when they're talking about it, when some of the question and answer sessions, and the sessions themselves they cover technical things, but they also tell you why you're trying to solve that technical problem.
We are extremely excited to be here with cPanel. cPanel as a hosting automation product allows an end user and a hosting company to be able to deploy websites in a very quick, easy to use fashion. It takes all the complexity out of that business operation. And for us, the excitement of being at a cPanel conference is it is exactly the client base that gets high value from utilizing products like Soho Launch through cPanel.
This is our first time we are attending the cPanel conference. So basically, a lot of our customers use cPanel. Basically, we are a outsourced tech support company. So all our clients are hosting companies. Lots of them, I would say majority of them use cPanel. So I came here to meet some of my existing clients, meet new clients, and also to get to know more about cPanel and what's going on, what's the roadmap, things like that.
Well, we're actually here showing off a new version of our billing software that sits on top of cPanel. So it's obviously come to the cPanel conference if you have a product that works with cPanel. And that product is called L-Panel. And we're getting ready to roll out that new version within the next 3 to 6 weeks. We're just putting the final touches on the feature set. And we think a lot of customers are going to really enjoy the interface for this billing product as opposed to the competing billing products that are out there.
So we are here because, as you know, that we have been working with cPanel, partnering with them to have them support our platform. So we want to help them be successful. I think it's good for the industry because customers have more choice in terms of the platform they want, so we're here to support cPanel.
Applicure is really need to promote themselves, right? We just, believe it or not, we just won the techworld.com IDS Best Product of the Year award, right? And we actually trying to let people know about this. This is an intimate event where there's less people, which I think that I know everybody. If not, let's say about 95% of it. And you can get more intimate and explain what you do in more details. Unlike the quick pass by saying, hi, this is what I do, here's my pitch card, goodbye, see you later, talk to you soon.
It seems like everybody's in it to try to get some networking done and partnerships, and I think for us it's great. We're an information security company, and we're making a lot of good contacts here. This is fantastic.
This event's pretty neat for me. There's always new faces, and what you find at some of these events, it's the same people time and time again. Here I see 50% new people and 50% old people, so it's pretty neat.
So far the event's been great. I mean, I made a lot of good contacts at the cocktail party last night, so that was kind of a nice touch. And it's been a little bit slow going here in the exhibit hall, but I think it'll pick up a little bit as people get out of the conferences, and there's a lot of people in the conferences that are really busy getting the information, so hopefully they can stop by the booth and we can show them some of the products that we have to offer.
This is my first event. I'm coming to this. I wanted to come here specifically because this event, a lot of Linux people that use Linux for hosting come here. So I really wanted to see what it would be like to come to a Linux event, and I've met a lot of people, got a lot of insights about why people want to, choice of platform they make, what decisions they make. And I've met a lot of partners that they're beginning to look at Windows, and so I've learned a lot of what motivates them, and it's a good learning for me. As part of our job is to understand what is driving this industry and be able to support them.
This event is terrific. It's a targeted event. It's the right clientele that's here. They're all searching for great answers to solving problems for themselves and their clients. Great participation as it relates to the attendees so far. We had a great time at a party sponsored by cPanel last night, and we were able to sponsor the breakfast this morning to wake everybody up with some coffee. It's terrific.
It's pretty interesting. I met some interesting people. I met few of my clients already, and I met few potential partners and few potential clients. And I think the crowd is, I'd say the quantity wise and the traffic is not that much compared to other events, but most people I met, they're like quality wise it's pretty good, but quantity it could do a little bit more.
It's actually been very good. We've learned 2 or 3 things, and as a matter of fact, we were discussing earlier that one session in particular we attended was so beneficial that if it was worth the cost of admission and coming to the conference just for that one session, independent of whatever else we've talked with, and and of course, you get all kind of good vendor loot, little stuffed penguins and whatever you need.
If you look at the control panel ecosystem, cPanel is one of the dominant players in this space. So bringing their customers together and find out how they can move the industry forward. It's a good thing for them. It's a good thing for the industry. And anytime you have a group of people that are working together to build a business, when they come together, it always fosters a lot of thoughts. Sitting at the lunch and talking to these people, create a lot of things in me as to what we can do as a company to better support this ecosystem.
I think these type of industry events are very key, especially the web hosting market. What I'm finding is a very tight-knit group, and it's good to see the faces in the industry and really learn who's doing what, and how our products, from our billing software to our email marketing product, can work with them and help them achieve the goals of providing better value to their customers.
Technical knowledge, cPanel is largely based on customer service. They're not a big marketing or advertising powerhouse, so getting to know the people that you deal with every day at cPanel, actually putting names to faces and working with them one-on-one in these type of events is very advantaged for our techs and even executives like myself.
Having a smaller event such as this, it gives you some extra opportunities to network, communicate more than once a year, which we're all familiar. Once a year, I'm referring to a hosting con. I like the ability to get deeper, focus more on smaller details with people, really learn more. Even gossips are more exciting in this little intimate event. So I generally love the fact that control panels, right, and software companies for the industry are making their own little event to let me have this extra networking, which I personally myself find very necessary.
Compared to other events, I think I had a chance to meet a lot of local Houston, Texas-based clients who wouldn't have come to other events, say like outside. So I met like a lot of local people. Then another thing. It's a lot of networking opportunity. It's more like keep the momentum going for the overall industry.
I think what it does, it gives people in the industry, it lets people who have different backgrounds like applications or security or hosting, it lets people get together and find out what's going on, what's moving in the marketplace, and it really educates the folks in this marketplace.
It spawns discussion that otherwise wouldn't happen. Most hosting companies, the vast majority of them are actually fairly small and scattered all over the place, and without having events like this, there's no reason for them to gather. You might have 1 or 2 small hosts in a town that talk to each other, but otherwise they just don't make the time to get together. They stay in their little caves and run their businesses, and a lot of the information sharing doesn't happen very well. Forums are they're a great mechanism, but they're always on a specific subject. You can't have general, just random discussions.
Well, for the industry, there are great opportunities for there to be leaders as it relates to automation systems. And cPanel has a unique place in this marketplace because they offer great value for the small to medium-sized host that the data center environment can expand terrifically. They have a lot of new initiatives going on within cPanel, some new virtualization opportunities, some new localization opportunities, all sorts of things that increase value for the hosting industry, and that's what it's all about.